Derrick Smith. I'm a senior here at Granite Hills High School. I'm extremely honored to be the Male Youth of the Year here in Porterville. I really am becoming more acclimated with this town, and I'm learning more about the treasures that are found within this town, which I was never able to see that before my high school career. So I'm really honored to be in this position. The community here, though, they uplifted me as a student and they brought me to where I am today. And so without Porterville, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be honored as the Porterville Male Youth of the Year. So I'm extremely honored. And I was in my second period English class, and I think we were working on a reading or something, I can't recall. But I remember my principal and my admin team, they walked in with flowers and a bouquet, and I was like, okay. I thought my teacher was getting an award. And then they looked at me and they're like, Derrick, congratulations. And I was like, oh, for what? And so it was a surprise, and it was super nice. And especially recently, I've been going through a lot with college applications, so it was really nice to receive flowers for the work that I've been trying to do and the things that I've been trying to achieve. Granite is such an interesting place. I was initially weary about coming here, but as I became acclimated and I met new people and I joined sports and I joined clubs, I kind of realized the community and the atmosphere that's here is something that you're not going to get anywhere else, especially in our town. We have a really small environment. There's not as many people here as there are at the other schools, and for that reason I feel like I'm very close to a lot of my teachers and people know my name, and I like that feeling. It makes me feel better, and it makes me feel better about learning. With anything artistic, you have to be sort of hypercritical, if you will, and I think especially with music, musicians are stereotypically hypercritical about everything, and so it makes me pay attention to details. But furthermore, it also helps me to understand that when you make a mistake, it's okay. We do something called tuning. So we will tune our instruments, and sometimes they'll be like, you're flat or you're sharp. And that used to bother me, but now that I've grown and I've become more of a musician, I'm like, okay, that just means that I need to do better. And I can apply that to my schoolwork, because even though I'm not valedictorian, I have good grades. I still have 4 Bs, but that just is area for me to improve. That's for me to look at it and say, okay, this is what I did, but this is what I want to do in order to get better. And so that's very applicable in a lot of ways in my life.